So I'm currently dual enrolled at a community college and Oregon State University here in the Portland metropolitan area currently to cut down on expenses. I will be going over everything that I have that helps me succeed as a computer science student at Oregon State, but I'm not yet at Oregon State yet. So the audio was terrible for this part, but here's my bed. Very rankety dankety. All the screws are pretty much falling out just because of my tossing and turning. At night, it just sounds like this. Anyways, all the screws are very loose and I already retightened them about like 3 months ago and they're already all loose. I had to go all the way back there to tighten the other sides. I don't know when this bed is gonna fall apart, but it's kind of coming to the end. These ones are tight, but as you can see here, like the screw already fell off and I don't know where the screw went. So there's the screw. So the general goal for me is to try to sleep. We try to sleep 8 hours a night. Honestly, I'm trying to get in the habit of waking up early, but recently that has not been working out very well because, once you get in the habit of sleeping late and waking up late, it's just downhill from there. Probably to get reacclimated, you kind of gotta lose a little bit of sleep to wake up early. So down here we have some storage. Usually I have my shoes up here, but they're kind of in that trash bag back there. They were all in my car. I'm either here all the time or I'm not here all the time. Just go over these real quick. I think these are my favorite shoes in the world so far, even though they're just gym shoes. They're just really flat-footed shoes and they slip on really easily, and I like to squat barefoot, and you should go to the gym. Here we have everything here is pretty much from Target. As you can see, I did a really good job of just folding all my laundry. It just makes it 10 times easier to store things and grab my clothes. We have some more storage back there, all things from Target, and then like here we have some extra shed of sheets, and then we have towels in there, and then there's also containers below them that I really don't even know what's in there anymore. Let's move on. The best part of the complex. Anyways, here we have this was given to me. It is a very nice air conditioning unit because we do not have air conditioning. I turn it all the way down and I try to make my room actually about 50 degrees. Usually when I wake up in the morning, I can see my breath. That's just how cold I like it. It's supposed to help you keeping your body refrigerated, and we know that refrigerated food stays good for longer. So if you refrigerate your body, then your body's gonna live longer. So that's kind of like the philosophy. But usually this is just a giant mess. Not actually, but I cleaned all this. Usually this is a little bit messy. I cook eggs right there on, let's just like get this cord out of the way. I cook eggs around this area with with this pan. As you can see, we have some habits from folding laundry that kind of go into the pots and pans anyway. So here's like a little stove top that you just plug in the wall, and then here's the pan. Because the stove top gets really hot, what I do is, so you plug it in and then you do your eggs or whatever, and then I take my pan, I clean the pan, and then I come back and then I scoop the stove top under. I just put it back in there so none of the plastic melts and stuff like that. We have some storage space. As you can see, we just have a lot of bags. I also have my hampers right here. There's actually 2 hampers, but you can't really see it because I'm really good with my laundry. Problem with laundry is that I have to drive to the laundromat, and I don't like driving to the laundromat, so I kind of just let these pile up until like I have no more clothes to wear. Thankfully, where I'm moving, it has in-house everything, so I'm just so excited. So here's another rice cooker. I don't use this anymore, so hit me up if you want a rice cooker. Whenever my parents came into town, I think I had like 20 paper towel rolls, so I just threw them all up there and in here. Oh yeah, let's go into second storage. Someone used to live here who really liked alcohol and obviously like installed all this stuff, but we just kind of threw it in here and made it work. It's really like smooth getting it in there, and it's a joy. Here we here we just have we have some toothpaste, and we just have all of our utensils. Anything we need to really just prep a good meal is in here. Here's my scale. I like to measure how much chicken and rice I'm eating. I try to get like 200 grams of protein a day, even though you don't actually need that much, but I try to do like shoot for like 1.2, 1.3 grams per body. So here we have like the fridge. You can see we just store everything we need in here. I saw this guy on YouTube who he programs and he drinks sparkling water. Sparkling water is actually pretty clutch when you're programming because it just need to be stimulated when I'm like doing stuff. I kind of wasted all my money when I was in high school and I decided to buy like a $600 or $400 Secret Labs Omega chair. It's actually pretty comfortable and it's lasted me a long time. I think they resell for a good amount, so I will definitely be selling this, so hit me up. Pretty comfortable. I don't really ever use this. This just gets in the way. This is like the worst like lumbar support ever. Sometimes I turn it upside down when my back is hurting. The really nice thing is like the lever though. The lever right there, you just pull back. You can literally just like sleep in that thing. Very comfortable though, but I run a Herman Miller chair that's like kind of old and they're cheaper and they're more ergonomic. So coming over to the desk, we have the iPad. This is like kind of just the ideas for the YouTube video. Yeah, so this just helps me write stuff down, write notes down. Any teachers in classes who have slides, it's easy to just import them in here. You can do everything in here. Apple Pencils. This is like a hybrid between like a Mac and then an iPhone. So it's pretty cool. You can do a lot of stuff on it. Moving on to the next, we have this kind of like trash mouse. It's just a gaming mouse. Trying to transition over less gaming stuff and more like aesthetically pleasing looking things, like less RGB stuff. So if anyone wants to buy my setup, just like let me know, you know. Come buy my setup. Here's the mouse I'm going to be transitioning to eventually. I'm looking to get one 32-inch OLED monitor that runs at more than 144 hertz with like Type C for my Mac, because I kind of just want a portable laptop that I can just plug in, boop, you know, that kind of stuff. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Their monitor, 165 hertz Asus. Yeah, this is a 165 Asus monitor, and then this is 144 hertz. This is 1080p. This is 1440p. I still do kind of like make music, make beats. I'm not very good at it, but it's something fun to do. I really wanted something with like drums up here, but I realized it's better to just kind of draw out the drums. And then the only thing that I would say is nice is just playing chords and finding things that are in the key. So coming over to these headphones that I don't use, I met up with somebody on Facebook Marketplace for some headphones for $250. I thought they were AirPod Pros Max. And actually, they are very, 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 very legit feeling. It took me forever to figure out that these are actually fake, and I got scammed because I'm just like that. But everything is like, okay, so I've never touched them before, but this is like obviously plastic, and they're supposed to be like cold to the touch. And then the other thing that really gave it away for me is that there's not a pin right here. There should be a pin right there. And so that's how I got scammed. So now I'm going to resell them and scam someone else. I want my money back, and that's the only way to get your money back. I really just like the floating monitors, and they're very adjustable. Linear switches and very linear, nothing special. I have a Ranny 75 coming that I'm excited about, but that that's taking forever. Okay, well, you can't even see the PC. Let's just turn it on. So for the PC, we have a 2070 Super, an i5 600K. That's like I guess 3 or 4 generations behind maybe. Then we have 16 gigabytes of DDR4 G-Skill RAM, and then we have some Corsair lights, also lights at the top. I'm super not into RGB anymore, and I'm definitely thinking about getting like an ITX case, like game files, stuff, program files, stuff like that. But honestly, everything I can just do on my Mac. I've been using Arch Linux for a little bit, and I do like it, and I like the window managers better than Windows and Mac. However, I just feel like installing Arch was a really good experience in like mounting disks and everything from the terminal and then doing all that stuff. But yeah, so if anyone wants to buy this, let me know. And then we have the autonomous standing desk. This was actually given to me by the landlord who lives right over there. I'm trying to take this to Oregon State. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I want to get a custom desk or custom desktop, because this right here, it's a little scuffed up, which is all right. I think it would be cheap to get like a desktop. Here I got a snowboard. Got that from Facebook Marketplace. What else do I have to say? I want to start making videos just to gather an audience for people who are working as software engineers now, anything in the technical field, and then people who are not in college now. Just kind of go over like the computer science course material, and then kind of my journey from college into the programming and like development world. Also sharing side projects and hackathons and other things I do, and just sharing experiences. So yeah, that's kind of that's the video.